Hi everyone. We have come up making videos for DCET 2020 for engineering mathematics. So we are doing this as per the syllabus is included for DCET 2020. Okay. So these are the syllabus which we are going to cover. So I'm Jarvis Prem from Study Vision. Please share and subscribe and please press the bell icon so that you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Okay, let's begin. See, this is our syllabus, how it appears. So in this we have 12 chapters. Okay, engineering mathematics in CET, in DCET is for 40 marks. Okay, so this total is for 40 marks, and you see the syllabus is like this. The first chapter is matrices and determinants. So this chapter carries up 6 marks. That means 6 questions will be asked. We're just going to rush into the syllabus. So please listen carefully. Vectors, 3 marks. That is 3 questions going to be asked. Probability, 1 marks. Fourth one is allied angles and compound angles. That is for 6 marks. Complex numbers. That is 1 mark. Limits, that is of 3 marks, and straight lines, that is of 2 marks. Differentiation is for 6 marks. Then 9th one is application of differentiation, that is for 2 marks. Then integral calculus, this is for 5 marks. Then definite integrals is for 2 marks. Then differential equations is for 3 marks. So this is how the syllabus looks. So the total marks of engineering mathematics is going to be 40 marks. Okay. So let's begin with matrices and determinants, which carries 6 marks. So 6 questions will be asked from this. Okay. So let's do this. Okay, see, what is matrix? Okay, what is matrix? See here, matrix is nothing but it is an arrangement of numbers in rows and columns. Okay, your definition is not that important. Only thing is we need to know the concepts to solve the problems. Okay, so matrix. Next is position of elements in matrix. Okay, so first of all, see, matrix, I said you it is arrangements of numbers in rows and columns. So it might be something like this: 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so we have arranged it like this. Okay, see, every number has different position in respective matrix. So this is first row, this is second row, this is first column, this is second column. Okay, so we have 2 rows and 2 columns. Okay, so according to this number of rows and number of columns, we have to write the position of elements in that respective matrix. Okay, so position of elements is nothing but, see, for example, if I have taken a matrix as A, I have written 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so this is a matrix. Okay, so position of matrix. So if I have to write the position of number 1, okay, this position is nothing but A, C. So it is always going to be in form of I, J. Okay, I, J, where I is that row and J is that column. So if I have to write position of 1, that means I is row. Okay, see, this 1 is in first row, so I'll write A1. This 1 is in first column, so I'll write A1, 1. That means this position is nothing but the element which is in first row and first column. Okay, so first row and first column. So now similarly I'll try to write the position of this element. Okay, so how will I write that? I'll write A, Then here, see, in which row this element is? First and second. So second row, okay, that means A2. Which column this element is? First and second, okay. So second column, that means A22. Okay, so A11 from this is nothing but 1. A22 is nothing but 4. Okay, so this is how I write the position of element in matrix. Okay, now we'll see order of matrix. Okay, we'll see order of matrix. Order of matrix. So when I say order of matrix, see, this arrangements of numbers in rows and columns can be of any order. For example, I'll take the same example repeatedly. See, I'll arrange these numbers in rows and columns 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay? See, orders in the sense it is always going to be rows into columns. Okay? So rows cross columns. Okay, so usually when writing orders, we take rows as m, columns as n. Okay, so we take rows as m and columns as n. So see, how do you write an order of this matrix? First you have to count how many rows we have. See, it is clear we have one row, we have two rows. This is one first row, the second row. So we have two rows. That means write 2 cross. How many columns do we have? We have two columns. One column and two columns. So 2 cross 2. So it is very simple to say this matrix is of order 2 cross 2. Okay, so this is how you write. See, there is no any limitation for write the order of matrix. So there is no limitation for order of matrix. So I'll write another matrix. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, if someone asks you to write the order of this matrix, okay, if you want to know what is order of this matrix, see, how many rows do we have? I said first rows cross column. So we have one row and we have two rows. That means 2 cross. How many columns do we have? We have one column, two column and three columns. So this is 2 cross 3. Okay, so you can even write matrix of order 3 cross 3 or 3 cross 2. Okay, so we can write types of orders of matrix. Okay, so this is how it is. Okay, so now we'll move to the types of matrix. Okay, so now this is clear. Matrix is clear. Position of elements in matrix is clear. Then order of matrix is clear. Now we'll move to the types of matrix. Okay, now types of matrix. Okay, see, types of matrix. First one is null matrix. Okay, so null matrix is usually denoted with this letter. So see, you can see null matrix is nothing but every element in the matrix is going to be 0. That is null matrix. Okay, so 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And this order is how much? This order of this matrix is 3 cross 3. Okay, order can be anything. Okay, so this is null matrix. And see, the next one is row matrix. Okay, so row matrix in the sense, see, example, this matrix will have only one row. Okay, that is row matrix. For example, see 1, 2, 3. Okay, if you want to write an order of this matrix, it's going to be one row, is it? So 1 cross 3. So there are 3 columns, so it is 1 cross 3. So this is row matrix. Okay, so similarly, column matrix. Similarly, column matrix. Okay, so column matrix example is 1, 2, 3. Okay, so when you say row matrix, the matrix which has only one row is called row matrix. A matrix which has only one column is called the column matrix. So if you have to write the order of this rows, right? So we have 3 rows. So 3 cross 1. Okay. So now next step. What we are going to write now is very, very important. Okay. So identity matrix. Identity matrix. So this identity matrix is usually denoted as I, and example for this is, see, all the diagonal elements are going to be 1 and the remaining elements are going to be 0. That is an identity matrix. Okay, so see, this is 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay, so what is a diagonal elements? Okay, so when I say diagonal elements, see, these are the diagonal elements. Okay, so these are the diagonal elements of a matrix. You can clearly see. Okay, so with the elements in between this. Okay, so these are the diagonal elements. Okay, so these are the diagonal elements. Okay, so these are the diagonal elements. So this is identity matrix. Okay, then another one is symmetric matrix. Symmetric matrix. Okay, so symmetric matrix. See, symmetric matrix is nothing but, okay, so for example, if matrix A is given, this A should be equals to A transpose. Okay, so this is nothing but this T is nothing but transpose. Okay, so how do I read this? I read this one as A transpose. Okay, so A is equals to A transpose. If this condition satisfies, then this is symmetric matrix. Okay, so now we will see what is symmetric matrix, what is transpose. Okay, what is transpose? Now we'll see what is transpose of a matrix. Okay, so transpose of a matrix. Okay, see, transpose of a matrix, this is usually denoted as A to the power T. Okay, or this is also denoted as A dash. Okay, so see, transpose of a matrix is nothing but rows will be converted into columns of the given matrix and column will be converted into rows of given matrix. Okay, so rows is going to be converted into columns and columns is going to be converted into rows. Okay, so this identity, if you remember, you can easily write the transpose of a matrix. Okay, see, for example, okay, matrix A is given like this: 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you are asked to find transpose of this matrix, I will have to write it like this. I clearly said you rows is going to be converted into columns and the columns is going to be converted as rows. Okay, see, so 1 and 3 are column of this matrix. So if I have to write a transpose, 1 and 3 is column here. In transpose matrix, it will become row. Understood? So 1, 3. Then 2 and 4 is column here. ಆಯ್ತಾ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2, 4 ನೋಡಿ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ಇದು ನಾನು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪೋಸ್ ಬರೀಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ರೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. Simple. This is transpose of a matrix. Okay. Now we'll see an higher order matrix. Okay. See, if A is given like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay. See, not only elements changing, even the numbers will change. For example, that means the order will also change. See, what is order of this? 2 cross 3. We know 2 rows and 3 columns. That is 2 cross 3. If I have to write transpose, I clearly say you here 1 and 4 is in column of this matrix. Here it will become row. Here 2 and 5 is in column of this matrix. It will become row. Here 3 and 6 is in column of this matrix. It will become row. So you can clearly see in the right transpose the order of matrix also changes. So when this 2 cross 3 here, if you write transpose, it will become 3 cross 2. Okay? So this is a transpose of a matrix. Okay. Now let's move on to addition of matrix. That is the matrix. So we'll see what is addition of matrix. Okay. So we know normal addition. Okay. See, 5 plus 3 is 8. 3 plus 5 is also 8. Okay. So these kind of circumstances we come across addition of matrix. Okay. So we know matrix. I'm taking example. A is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then I'll take another matrix, that is B is equals to 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So if you have to add both the matrix, that is, if I have to add A and B, if I have to find A plus B, see, addition is very simple. We already know the position of the elements in a matrix. Okay. So see, this is position in first row and first column. So we have to add the adjacent elements. Okay. So here I add this one with this element. Okay. So if I have to add this, it will become 1 plus 3. You have to add the adjacent elements. Okay. Here see, 2 is in first row and second column. Okay. So here we have to add the element of first row and second column. That means 2 plus 4. 2 plus 4. Then 3 plus 5. 3 plus 5. Then 4 plus 6. Okay. So this is how you add a matrix. So the final matrix is going to be, what is 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. 5 plus 3 is 8. 6 plus 4 is 10. Okay. So this is how you do the addition of matrix. Then see, there is another condition here. While doing addition of matrix, okay, before telling this condition, I will tell you what is square matrix. Okay. So I did not tell it previously because when we do the respective concepts, this will help you. Okay. Square matrix. Okay. See, square matrix is nothing but number of rows and columns is going to be same. That is square matrix. Okay. For example, A is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So this R is 2 cross 2. Okay. So I'll take another example as B. For this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. What is the order of this? 3 rows B, 3 columns 3. So when rows and columns are same, that is said to be a square matrix. Okay. So now come back to addition of matrix. See, if you want to add any two matrix, both the matrix should be a square matrix of same order. Okay. So see, I'm adding these two matrices. So the order of this matrix is 2 cross 2. Order of this matrix is 2 cross 2. Okay. These both are square matrix. First condition. Next condition is both are of same order. Only then I can add 2 cross 2 and this one 2 cross 2. Okay. So this is the condition. Okay. Next thing, see, addition of matrix is commutative. Okay, addition of matrix is commutative. Okay, now what is commutative? See, for example, if you have a matrix A, you are adding it with B, this will be equal to B plus A. So this is commutative. Okay, see, for example, I will say to you, 5 plus 3 equals to 3 plus 5. Is it right? 5 plus 3 is 8. 3 plus 5 is also 8. Okay, so this is commutative. So in matrix, this holds true. You had two matrices, that is A plus B, then you can equate it to addition of matrix is commutative. Okay, and another one is addition of matrix is associative. That means A plus B bracket plus C is equals to A plus B plus C. Okay, so this addition of matrix is associative. Okay, see, associative is nothing but, for example, I take 1 plus 2 plus 3, then I take 1 plus 2 plus 3. Okay, so this is 1 plus 2 is nothing but 3 plus 3, then 1 plus, okay, first I'll calculate with the numbers that is in bracket. So 2 plus 3 is nothing but 5, so it is 6 equals to 6. With a similar condition, addition of matrix holds true. So addition of matrix is commutative as well as associative. Okay. Now we'll see about the product of matrix. Okay, so product of matrix, this is very, very important. This product of matrix is going to be used in almost every bits which is going to be asked in the DC. Okay, so this product will be used in every bit. Okay, so product of matrix. Product of matrix. Okay, see, product of matrix. Okay, for example, you have matrix A. Okay, so you have to do product of two matrices. Okay, so you have to multiply mat A into mat B. Okay, suppose if you have to multiply this. Okay, see, we'll first speak about the order. For example, the order of this matrix is n cross n, and order of this matrix is n cross q. Okay, the resultant order of matrix is going to be n cross q. Okay, so this is the criteria for product of matrix. Okay, so you have one matrix of n cross n, another matrix of n cross q. Okay, so the resulting order of matrix is going to be m cross q. That means, very simple, if you have to multiply both the matrix, column of this matrix should be equal to row of this matrix. That means, number of column of this matrix should be equal to number of row of this matrix. Only then product of matrix will be possible. Okay, so what is the condition? Number of column of mat A should be equal to number of rows of mat B. Only then product of matrix is possible. Okay, so now we'll see an example, we'll understand. Okay, example. See, A is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4. B is equals to 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So first we have to see the condition. Okay. See, the order of this matrix is 2 cross 2 and order of this matrix is 2 cross 2. Okay. The first condition is column of this matrix. Okay. If you have to find A dot B, that is A into B, I have to find A into B. That means you have to check. Okay. So 2 column of this matrix should be equal to row of this matrix. Okay. So this is 2 and this is also 2. So multiplication is possible. Okay. And we know the resulting order is going to be of 2 cross 2. Okay. Now I tell you how to multiply. Okay. See, take the elements of this column and multiply it with this row. Okay. Multiply it with this row. Okay. See, we have to multiply it like this. 1, the addition element 1 into 5, 1 into 5 plus this one 3 into plus 3 into 6. Okay, 1 into 5 plus 3 into 6. Okay, see, now we have multiplied this 1 into 5. That is, this is of first row and first column, and this 5 is of first row and first column. Okay, next thing is 3. Second row and first column. Okay, this one with first row and second column. Okay, so this is done. So next thing is you have to multiply this row again, this column again with this row. Okay, so now I multiply the elements of first column with the second row. Okay, see, 1 into 7 plus 3 into 8. Okay, I know, but where should I write this calculation? Should I write it here? That is, should I write it at second row first column, or should I write it here? That is first row second column. Okay, to know that, see, we are taking elements of first column, multiplying it with the second row. That means this resultant I have to write in first column and the second. Okay, so 1 into 7, 1 into 7 plus 3 into 8. Okay, next one. Now this first column elements is over. Then take second column. Okay, so multiply the second column with first row and as well as second row. Okay, 2 into 5. Okay, I'm multiplying this one with this one. 2 into 5. 2 into 5 plus 4 into 6 or 6 into 4. Next, I have to multiply this column with this row. 2 into 7 plus 4 into 8. Okay, so the answer is going to be 1 into 5 is 5 plus 6 these are as 18. Here 1 to 7 is 7 plus 8 these are is 24. Then 5 into 2 is 10 plus 6 into 4 is 24. Here 7 into 2 is 14 plus 8 4 is 32. Okay, so the resultant matrix is going to be 18 plus 5 is 23. 24 plus 10 is 34. Then 7 plus 24 is 31. Then 14 plus 32 is 46. So this is how you perform a product of matrix. Okay, I'm repeating it again. Multiply the first column element with the first row of another matrix. Then again first column element with the second row of another matrix. Repeating it again. Second column element with first row of another matrix. Second column element with second row of another matrix. So this is the product. This is how you do product of matrix. And one more thing is product of matrix is not, listen safely, it is not commutative. Product of matrix is not commutative. That means A into B will be not equal to B into A. Okay, so this is the condition. Okay, so for example, you have matrix A and B. If you do A and A into B, you will get 23, 34, 31 and 46. But if you do B into A, you will not get this matrix. That is what. This time we will take examples a bit different. Okay. So, A is equals to minus 3, 5, minus 4, minus 2. B is equals to 2, minus 6, minus 5, minus 10. Okay, so product of matrix is negative. See, you can do product of matrix in both the way. First, you can take the elements of this column and multiply with the elements in row, or else you can take the elements of rows and multiply it with the column. Okay, so in the previous example we took elements of column first, then multiplied with the row. Here we take row and multiply with the columns, we will get the same answer. Okay, see, first criteria is order of this matrix is 2 cross 2, order of this matrix is 2 cross 2. Okay, so the resultant matrix is going to be of order 2 cross 2 only, we know. Okay, so here the column is 2, number of column, number of rows is 2. That means product of matrix is possible. Okay, see, we take elements of this row, multiply it with this column initially. Okay, so what is, so minus 3 into 2 first, minus 3 into 2 plus 5 into minus 5, 5 into minus 5. Okay, so this is first row element with first column. Next thing, first row element with second column. Okay, if I do calculation, where should I write those answer? Should I write it here or should I write it here? See, I am calculating this first row element with second column element. So I have to write those calculation in first row and second column position. I repeat, I am calculating first row element with the second column element. So those answer I should write in first row and second column position. Now minus 3 into, so this row into this column, minus 3 into minus 6, minus 3 into minus 6 plus 5 into minus 2, 5 into minus 10. Okay, now take the second row, multiply with first column. Okay, minus 4 into 2, minus 4 into 2 plus minus 2 into minus 5, minus 2 into minus 5. Then minus 4 into minus 6, minus 4 into minus 6 plus minus 2 into minus 3, minus 2 into minus 10. Okay, so this is how you multiply the matrix. Okay, so what is minus 3 into 2? That is minus 6. Okay, plus what is 5 into minus 5 is minus 25. Then what is minus 3 to minus 6? Minus 2 to minus 6 plus the 6 3s is 18. Okay, here plus what is 5 to 10 is 50. Okay, minus as it is. Then what is minus 4 into 2? It is minus 8 Then minus into minus is plus, so 5 2s is 10. Minus 4 into minus 6, that is minus into minus is plus, 6 4s is 24, plus minus into minus is plus, 10 2s is 20. Okay, 10 2s is 20. So you can easily write this minus 6 plus into minus is minus 25. 18 plus into minus is minus 50. Minus 8 plus 10, I'll write it as it is. 24 plus 20. Okay, so now evaluating this. Minus 6 minus 25. Okay, see, first write the greater sign. Greater sign is minus. Minus into minus is plus. That means you have to add 25 and 6. 25 plus 6 is 31. Then 18 minus 50. What is the greater sign? Sign next to 50. So minus. Plus into minus is minus. So if you minus 50 minus 18, it will become 32. Then here again greater sign is plus. You will not write this. So 10 minus 8 is 2. Then 24 plus 20 is 44. Okay, 24 plus 20 is 44. So this is a product of matrix. When negative numbers are involved, you have to be careful. I've used these brackets so that you don't get confused with this signs. Okay, so if you have these brackets written, then you can differentiate easily between the signs. Okay, negative and positive. Okay.